Afternoon YouTube, Irish Mark Wild Camping, back out again. So here we are at Dartmoor. We are at Fernworthy Reservoir. So yeah, a hike, not going too far. I'm going to do another wild camp. So there's a couple of tours we're going to take in a day. Don't think it's going to be a big video, just why not? We're here, we're enjoying. The weather's absolutely lovely. It's supposed to be raining, but so far it's about 20 degrees. It's gorgeous. We've just parked at the car park, main car park there, and we're just walking along the pathway, just up along the side of the reservoir, which you can see just there in the background. So yeah, if you do like the video, please like it and subscribe. Hopefully it's your thing. Camping. I'll show you. I brought a different tent because we're not doing lots of miles a day. I can carry a bit more weight, even though weight doesn't bother me. Whatever. I'd rather be comfortable. I don't do ultralight camping. It's not my thing. So yeah, just out to enjoy the day, out to enjoy the camp. So yeah, stick with me. It just shows you how far the reservoir is down, because we came here in March and it was right up till, we're really there, right up to the, like that sort of tree stump. So it's crazy how far the water's down. So that's on the path. We just made our way up from the reservoir. We've made our way up. We are heading up to Fernworthy tour in the distance. So yeah, it's been a good walk up and around the forest, and then just a nice stroll up onto the tour. We'll get there. I'll show you around. Middle tour in the background, and I'll take you up because it's very windy, but I don't know if you can make the rainbow. But yeah, still very warm. The rain's sort of coming in, the mist has come in, but yeah, it's lovely. We're just gonna walk down. It's like a bit of a forest. We're gonna have a look down in there. Don't know where we're camping, so we're just gonna have a look around. No rush. It's only about 5, so. Okay, YouTube. That's me in the tent. Rain started to come on, so as I said before, first thing you do, get your shelter up. Get yourself out of the rain. It's the most important thing, because say if you get cold, your hands are cold, then you can't do nothing, so you're stuck. So always get your shelter up, get the tent up, and I'm just going to show you around. Not the kit's still in the dry bags, but just how I do it. So I'll flip you around. So it looks bigger than what it is, but when it's folded up, it's a microfiber towel, and it's like if you're hiking and you're soaked, I just use that there to dry myself off, or you know, a bit of rain coming in, you can dry the tent, or on your sleeping pod, you can put it down like a sheet. And it's really comfortable. It's really nice. You can have so many uses for it, and you get all different sizes as well. So I got this one. My daughter bought me that, and I absolutely love it. This dry bag, that is my sleeping pod, the Axbed 7 long and wide, which is absolutely amazing. This dry bag is my warm kit. So at the minute I've got hiking socks, trousers. I've got a top to wick away the sweat, and a t-shirt, which are all slightly damp. So what's in this bag is thermals, spare pair of socks, and a micro fleece. It's a Rob. You can't get different ones, cheaper ones, all the rest of it, but for I think it was £48. It's fantastic, and it's so lightweight and so small. It packs down easy. I would definitely say to get one of them. I know you can buy a fleece for like 10-20 quid, but I know it's a bit more money. but for the warmth you get out of it, for the size, it's amazing. So yep, so that's warm kit. That's just come out of it, it's hot. And then that is my liner. Sea to Summit Thermalite Reactor Extreme regular. And it's amazing. I mean, it's still warm. You could definitely just use that there with your sleeping pod, and that would do you. For me in this type of weather, it's really warm, and that would do me. The orange bag, that is electrical, so I have power bank, 2 power banks. One's a small one, it's like 4,000, and that does my head torch just to back up. It's a rechargeable head torch, so I usually just keep that for that if I need it, but it's just for backup. And then the big one does phone, and I do my watch as well. I've got a Garmin, so that's always there, and a couple of leads, and that's that. Cheap and cheerful. Technology pillow, absolutely amazing. I know you can buy the Sea to Summits, and they're supposed to be really good, but I've had that for 2 years, and I don't, unless it pops, I'm not going to change it, because it does the job, does what I need. It's not all about spending big money. And then we've got, that is just a windshield wind guard from Fango. Cheap as well. So yeah, that's really good. And then moving along, cook set is the fire maple, and I've got, it's just a real good stove. It's all I use. I've had that, what, 3 years. The only things went on it is the igniter, but I do carry a fire rod, but I have a wee gas later I carry as well. Fantastic. And at the very bottom, that is a Sea to Summit collapsible cup, which is fantastic, highly overpriced. So here we are, we're in the tent. It's been raining since we put the tent up, so can't really get out too much. So got my food on. So I've got some Brockhurst sausages on, going to do some hot dogs. Got some snacks, so I'm all good. It's nice just sitting in the tent, listening to the rain and the wind. And I think that's what you've got to be prepared to be in a tent for a long period of time as well. Especially when we go into the winter. You go in the winter months and it's getting dark at what, 4, half 4, and the weather comes in. That's you stuck right through. So the thing is as well, make sure you get a tent that suits your needs. I like a tent so I can sit up in. I don't like a tent where you can only like lie down and you can't really, you're restricted. Because I had a Banshee Pro 200. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic tent. Really good in the wind, good in the weather, and all the rest of it. But sitting up, not too good. And I think I had it for 2 trips, and it wasn't for me. And that's why then I got the Nature Hike, and I got the Torrington 200. I'm going to take it out, this one, the Grampian 2, because you can sit up, loads of room in it. And when you're in a tent for, well, you could be in a tent for 12 hours more. That bit of room and just being able to sit up, it's a luxury, especially when you can't go outside. So just think about that when you are going to buy a tent. And also you're cooking as well. I've got 2 vestibules in this tent, so as I say, one's for the rucksack and gear, and the other one is for cooking in. It's exactly like this when the weather's like this and you can't go outside. I'll crack the top of the door open, get your ventilation, and I'll just sit here, chilled out, lying down, cooking. But if I want to sit up, I've got the room to do it. So yeah, bring a book, most people they've got their mobile phones anyway. Make sure you bring a power bank just to give you that bit more, so you can watch usual YouTube, Netflix, whatever. But it's all good. You know, people go, you know, you shouldn't really be when you're out. This is what you're doing it for. But at the end of the day, this is my happy place. I like being out on the moors in a tent. It doesn't mean you can't just sit and you can watch YouTube or watch a movie. You're chilled out. You're away from it all. You're not on social media constantly, which is the worst thing in the world. Watching fake people. It's a pet hate of me. I just can't stand it. So yeah, just be prepared to be in your tent for long periods of time. And yeah, just pick the right tent. That's really the best advice I'd give you. If you don't mind being lying down like that for long periods of time, that's fine. If it cuts down on the weight, perfect. I don't. I'd rather carry an extra couple of kilos and be totally relaxed and happy and just be able to move about. I just don't like being restricted. So yeah.
You don't want to hear that.
Good morning, YouTube.
Morning YouTube. Well, here we are. We're packed up. Leave nothing behind. As I said before, leave nothing. Just a dent in the ground, and that's it. All your rubbish. And not a good night. Very windy. But where we were, it was like just in like the corner of a wall, just beside the woods, and the wind was just like that, blowing down over the trees. It didn't even touch us. Rain most of the night, not heavy, but yeah, the wind was howling. But great night, great sleep, and woke up to this absolutely gorgeous day. Nice breeze, sun's out. So yeah, that's about it. So if you like the video, give it a like. I would love you if you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again. Take care.